Alright everyone, Shikai Hogan here, reporting for the trial. So, it's been quite a while since the last time I do any kind of device trial, because for one, I don't really have anything to actually buy. So, that's one thing. And second, I just feel like there is nothing really interesting to actually get aside from video games the past few months ever since I got my mouse. So that changes a few days ago. I decided to go back to review some stuff again. Well, in this case, the device trial is more like the first impression, but I'm doing it live. So we both can get the first impression together and, say our peace of mind at the same time, right? Anyway, today we have a really interesting stuff because the technology of this particular thing is actually kind of booming in gaming and quite controversial from time to time. So it's quite an interesting thing, and I've been really interested with the technology for quite a while. So yes, I'm talking about the Hall effect, as you can see on the title. Well, the title is mostly just the brand of the keyboard, but yes, this particular keyboard, if you can say it, is actually a Hall effect keyboard. Let me just go into the table so we can see what's going on. Yeah. Alright, here it is. The keyboard by FURYCUBE. It's called M30HE magnetic keyboard. Yes, it has the Hall effect on every single switch that it's on. And as you can see from the pictures alone, yeah, this is not a complete keyboard. Where's the half side? Where's the other half? Yeah. That's just how it is. Says rapid trigger, AK polling rate. Okay, you guys cannot see from there. So, okay. Focus. It doesn't want to focus. It has rapid trigger, AK polling rate, and magnetic switches. Well, adjustable switches, sorry. So it's quite an interesting thing to have. Oh, now you can see it from this angle. There you go. Adjustable switches. I honestly doesn't know much about AK polling rate or adjustable switches, but I do know about the rapid trigger for a bit. This has been the biggest selling point for a lot of gamers. So, yeah, this is the side. Has this interesting looking logo, which for some reason it reminds me of Fanatec, even though it's not. It's kind of different in terms of shape. Well, whatever. Most of FURYCUBE, and on the back you can see a different color, white and black. I picked the black one, and this one has the Mac Pro. I don't know what exactly that means. That's probably the Switch name, but we'll find out. So yeah, let's unbox it. Yeah, you know what? Let's unbox anything live on stream. Has this nice flap. This is a really nice, and it's pretty light, by the way. Which, considering I have an aluminum keyboard, yeah, it is definitely really light, even compared to my wireless keyboards. So inside we have the keyboard itself. Here. So the main shell, I guess. Let's put it out. Very nice looking keyboard, as you can see. It has that nice neon green color as accent, mostly with black color. Design is very interesting. It has this strap, kind of like the Wooting keyboard, which is pretty which has been become a new trend in keyboard apparently. And there is this RGB lighting area here. On the back, yeah, not very friendly because you cannot open it up, but then again, do you need to? I'm not sure. I mean, yeah. And we have the USB-C port on the back. Has this vent looking design. And yes, it has this flaring. So, kind of like your interesting designs to separate it a little bit more than the original wood thing, which is kind of nice. And hello, Dusky. How are you? Yeah, we'll talk about the whole effect keyboard today because that's what I'm getting. Next up in the box, we have the manual. Hang on a second. I have to find a space for this. Come here. Oh, camera is broken again. God fucking damn it. You know what? Let me change something real quick, yeah? Looks like I'm gonna be a PNG tuber tonight. Unless maybe if I... Camera dying. But yeah, we have this nice little booklet for quick shortcut and stuff here and there. As you can see, you only need one page, by the way, because the other two is just different language. Hang on. Let me recalibrate real quick. Also, I need to reposition my lighting because it actually blocks the camera. Anyway, seeing the thumbnail makes me ask, you gonna sweat at Strinova? No. No. I'm not. I'm just curious about the technology of this keyboard, that's all. I could play Star Wars with this. I don't know. That's kind of stupid. I mean, I can, but let's not. Let's not do that. Anyway, instruction manual. It's not really manual. It's just shortcut buttons. So system requirement from Windows 8 to 11. Driver somehow incompatible with Windows 7 and below, or Mac. So you cannot use it on Mac if you use Apple product in general, which, well, I don't really care about that. Installation steps, starting computer. In case using the keyboard for the first time, you need to wait for the driver automatically installed. Keyboard driver is installed to get more functional settings, so I can download it manually from their website. Okay. Driver FURYCUBE.com. Can I find it? Oh! Oh, there it is. It's down here. I mean, you guys cannot really see it, but yeah. Anyway, so we have that. And this is a online web configurator, it seems, which is always nice to have, I guess. So function combination. So if you press Fn, you get your access up to F6 with the number, and tilde with escape. Fn tab is gonna restore factory settings. A backlight color. D turn on and off the backlight. Blah blah blah. There's a lot of stuff here. There is mode settings as well, which we'll tackle a little bit in a bit. But we still have other stuff within the box before we continue, so yeah, let's open the box further. This foam is kind of nice. I kind of like it, to be honest. but inside there is a lot of stuff. We have some extra switches, which looks like your normal looking keyboard switch, but it's not because it's magnet. So it has an interesting stuff going on there. We have USB A to USB-C cable here, and I think this is only that. We got the switch and keycap spooler, and we got the strap. Alright, let me put the box aside for now. So it doesn't eat much space. But let's go with the strap first, because this is the least interesting stuff, in my opinion. So we have this strap they given for putting it on here. Actually disassembled. So you have to assemble it yourself. Alright. It has that small button pin that you can screw and unscrew. There's this rubber stuff to reinforce the thing. How do I do this? I guess just simply like put that in there. Then we put each side directly. Something like that. Okay, we do have the screw button pin thing, so get out. Fine, I'll do it two hand. And then the keyboard is just for one hand here, but yeah. And we do have this, so can put it on to the strap manually. Now let's just rotate this real quick. You guys can see it, right? Just searching the model, the top results are just your tweets. Yes, because this is new. This is actually new. I just happened to run to it while I was searching for, well, not just searching, but doing window shopping the other day, while talking about like, oh yeah, you know, I want to go back to tech review again while I'm at it, right? So this is actually new, which is really interesting, right? Did I do this correctly? No, actually, that's in, and this. Because FURYCUBE do has other keyboards and already reviewed by others, but the 60 and the 30HE are brand new. So I'm kind of surprised I'm running into this while I'm just looking around. This is similar to what happened when I was searching for the Cyclone 2 back then. So, right. Can I? I may need some flat screwdriver maybe, or no. We could do this just fine with thumb. This is more difficult than it should. But it's mostly because me trying it without using screwdriver at all and in a really awkward position at the same time. But we good. So yeah, it's pretty new. So, oh, it's not 60, it's M68. Okay, I just fit the actual page here. Because this comes with two different version. One is just half keyboard, the other one is 60% keyboard, so yeah. It's not even half. This is 68. This is 30 buttons only, so. But, you know, we might find a really interesting use case here. So yeah, that's the strap on. I need to maybe make it a little stronger. I do have coins here. Can I use coin? I can. No? No, I can't really use coin. I'm sad. I thought you could, but nah. Screwdriver required for assembly. But then again, that's the only assembly that you need to do. In this case, but yeah, you cannot really open it up though, since it only has it just have a fully enclosed what is it called? I forgot what I want to say. But yeah, it's almost screwless design, actually kind of, making it harder to repair in case you want to repair it, but I don't think I know how to repair it anyway, so whatever, right? Okay, that should be good enough. This looks really nice. And seems like pretty nice, so you can just carry it with you all around. Especially in like gaming convention, I guess. But my question is, why would you bring your own keyboard on a gaming convention? I have no idea. Where is it? Kinda nice though. I like the design. You know what? Let's compare the size to my G68 from Royal Clutch. Just for size comparison, this is my G68 that I use on my office. I bring it back and forth to office, and look how small it is. Like, this is just that, like it's just up to here in terms of key. This is the cutting point here. Yeah, it's so small. So if you want to do gaming and you need some extra space, this is really nice. And also, the other use case that I could think of is actually like being an artist. Because right now, whenever I need to use a keyboard, since I have like, I'll just use the G68 again for an example real quick. I have to always pull it down, right? And then, okay, I need to be careful here because I'm not using it right now. And put this on my table, my pen tablet. And usually just start drawing here and stuff, and yada yada, right? That's pretty nice. But with this, because I usually put it a bit to the right like this as well, by the way. Now I have full access to my keyboard. Though, it's kind of debatable in my opinion, because especially if I already have a macro pad, right? But for people that doesn't have it, this is probably a good alternative as well, I suppose. So you do have options at least, right? I'm gonna put this back though, because we're probably going to use a mouse to play anyway. Anyway, the cable, we have this, has the anti-static barrel here, which is very interesting because I barely see anti-static barrel like this on most keyboard, even with the aluminum one. So this is very interesting. Where's the opening goes, by the way? Oh my god. Just brute force it, I suppose. Okay. That thing stuck in there. Seriously? Okay, never mind. Has its own cable. I believe this might be a 3-meter cable or 2 meters, I'm not sure. Yes, pretty basic cable, really. USB-C, obviously. It's just about 1 meter. I mean, that's fine. Your PC wouldn't run away from you anyway, right? So, unless you have a really complicated setup, this cable is probably not gonna do for you. Most of the time, you'll do just fine with just 1 meter cable. And before we connect this, we have the switch as well and the keycap pullers here. Yay, more pullers. That's always nice to have. Because these pullers tend to bend pretty easily sometimes. So we can do the same thing, like, because this is the same size as your normal keyboard key, so you can just pull it off. And you can see the switch. And then pull that off. Want to see the underneath here. Oh. Okay. I know how to pull. How do I do this? Accusal, right? Should be. Oh, sorry. Ah. Okay. Did I damage the thing? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, good. So this is how it looks like. That's usually 4 people. 4. FOR, not 4. I know, pronunciation sucks. The past few days, I mean, people literally mistook me saying slur yesterday. But yeah, there's only 2 pins here. Unlike your typical keyboard that usually has 3 or 5 pins with the mechanical switches, this only has 2. This is the switch. Again, this is the Mac Pro. Really glides smoothly. I really like that. And they give 2 spares, so in case one of them broke, you could always replace it. Pretty nice and stuff. I barely hear anything, any rattle at all. Felt so good. So anyway, let's put it on, yeah. Put on the cable, turn on, and see what do we have. Okay. Let's see. Nice thing about USB-C, that means you can just switch it up rather easily without any effort. Just switch the cable here and there. Alright, it's on. As you can see, has a nice glow on the right side here. And currently on green color, neon green. But again, we can turn that off with the FND if we want to. Just off completely. FNA is backlight color, so we can change it to red, yellow, green. Or many other columns, really. Oh, that's a bit bluish. The coloring is felt off. I don't know. Maybe because of just my lighting here. And then it has the backlight mode. So you can change the backlight effect, rainbow, stuff here and there. Really need stuff here. Oh, okay. It's the press effect, I guess. It's not the brightest, I must say. But, you know, it's fine. Oh, this is the analog backlit mode, by the way. Okay. And the gaming mode, yeah, of course. The rainbow wave, more rainbow wave, more rainbow wave, more rainbow wave. Breathing. And back to the beginning. Did it sound fine? Well, I'm just gonna put it close to the microphone right now. Can you hear it? Because I think the filtering is kind of strong sometimes. Because I cannot see my volume bar right now. I mean, sound, it's fine. Kind of boring, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of clicky, guys. If I have to be honest with you guys, but a bit of a rattle on the stabilizer on shift, but that's fine. Definitely doesn't not sounds plastic. It kind of is. I mean, it's made out of plastic, that's for sure. But it's not a bad thing, really, in my opinion. What else? Backlight speed. Yeah, that's just the backlit. So what else here? Returns to the regulated condition. G1 normal mode, game mode, and competitive mode. They have a bit trigger on game mode and competitive mode. We will have to check that later. Okay, for now, should we have a look on the software? At least there's no rattle. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the bare minimum. I mean, there is some rattle a little bit on the shift, but that's about it. Okay, connected device. Okay, let's go to the screen mode here. Okay. I mean, you guys could see my library for a bit, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, performance, we do have 3 profile on board, I think. So right now, this is just showing it. Okay, I see. So we have actuation point on 2mm, so it's act more like the typical stuff. That is here. We can just actuation point. Let me just test it on the escape. So the further you go, the lower it needs, right? And you can go out like really close to 1 millimeter, which is gonna be a little too quick, to be honest. Can you just type it, by the way? No, you can't. That should be an option, by the way, to make it a little easier. Then actuation when bottom out to avoid keystrokes mistakenly reset due to the tolerance of the switch itself. Always actuate when bottom out. So that's a thing. What else here? Because like now I'm not really sure what to do with this. You could select was, like all keys, reverse selection, clear it, etc. But yeah, you can see the activation point currently is halfway. So I suppose I could make it like all keys. Let's make it like a little faster, like maybe 5.5 millimeter. Start calibration. Yeah, there is analog effect there. Yeah, you have to do calibration manually, I guess. It's kind of like when I do sim racing with the what is it called? The paddle. You have to calibrate it and stuff to make sure it works as intended. And I guess they show like yellow means like you have to do it again to make sure it calibrated properly. Let's do it quickly now. Yeah, but if it doesn't calibrate, you don't calibrate it properly, it will still say it's yellow. So this is how you check if the magnet is doing fine. So you press it once and then you press it again to calibrate everything. I no wonder though. Can I use this for racing games? I'm pretty sure you can, considering there was quite the controversy in Trackmania at some point. I think you know who causing it, but that's because he want to challenge if it should be allowed or not on purpose, so understandable. And yeah, it's doing pretty alright. Okay, that's all calibrated. Everything is on 0.5. Oh, now it actually detect the key. Ah, so you have to actually calibrate it first before you go doing anything. I see, I see. And then there's rapid trigger where it has dynamic actuation and reset point. So can change the sensitivity. When enabled, the quick trigger only terminates when you release the key completely. When disabled, release the key to the shaft body. I see. And I wish there is a showing where it says like, oh yeah, this is active and this is not active. Because right now it's kind of don't know. Like, is it active? Is it active or not? Right? Tempted to say this, but happy Father's Day. I'm I'm not a father. I'm not even a father, dude. Come on. Oh, this is per key. Ah, I see. So I actually have to activate it manually on each. I see. Okay, let's see what's other stuff here. We have advanced key. First select any key to bind the advanced key. You can use up to 40 advanced key per profile. An advanced key cannot be superimposed on multiple layers of a single key, but it can be bound on a different layer. Okay. There is Rapid Snappy, the RS mode, or Rapid Snappy monitors the two keys selected and activate by pressing the deeper key. And then there is the Snappy Tappy, which is also an SOCD. Snappy Tappy monitors the two keys selected and activates them according to the settings you choose. Since I'm just saying it to each other, so I was thinking, why not? Yeah, those can do that. I don't. So, okay, Rapid Snappy monitors the two. Okay, I have to pick it manually. Trigger. And, okay. Maybe 1 millimeter in this case. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe Snappy Tappy. Final final input priority. Ah, yeah, there it is. Absolute priority. Cancel out. So yeah, this is basically SOCD system that been there for a long time compared to what we have here, because it does exist on Foxty community back when the levelers become a huge boom. So you can go with final input priority, absolute priority A, absolute priority D. So basically what this means is like if you pick the absolute priority A, you don't even need to let go of the D key to just go to A. So I'll just do this. Right. So I press D. I'm not sure. Oh wait. Let's just go with this. I'm not sure if it's actually releasing or not. Cancel out. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works to be honest, but I don't know how it works if we're talking about the actual thing, but this is probably one of those things that you can only see there. So that is that, and we could like main layer, FN layer, FN2 layer, and FN3 layer. Okay, there's multiple layer here. We do have key remap, typical stuff, special key, multimedia keys. Like you can get this almost anywhere. Even with the mechanical keyboard. RGB effect. Color. Screen. Static. Lower the brightness maybe. Kinda nice though. Totally cannot change this, but I think, can you do it per button? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, that is custom. There it is. Okay. So you do have a per button function here. And you can adjust the brightness and stuff. You can add macro, which I don't use for the most part. Actually, I never use macro function aside from on my mouse, and even then, that's just for me trying to learn some 3D stuff back then. And there's stuff, so there is no tick rate, 30, 60. USB speed reporting action is too fast. Some computers may not recognize or miss recognition. So you can change the tick rate. There is anti-shake level. And then there is return rate is 8000 hertz. I am not sure about this, but if it's gonna make this any laggier, I think I will just lower it to 1000 because, I mean, this mouse is 1000. Well, you cannot see it there. So, you know what? Maybe if we go into the game, that would show us better of what's going on. Maybe. Because right now, I don't really see anything that you can just see it from here immediately. Okay. Let's jump into stuff here. What do we play first? That's the question. Let me put this down for now. I guess I could try Counter-Strike. I did install it just for this, so let's go with that. Yeah, look how spacious it is. I can have something on the middle, for example. Like maybe my other macro pad, for example, just put here, or again, my pen tablet if I want to. Alright. Have a good one, mate. Anyway, let's test this out. Because right now, I only use the G1 mode, so that's the basic. I want to use the G2. Let's try with the game mode first. Rapid trigger is on 0.2 millimeter. So that's really fast. Why is it so laggy? I don't remember this game being this laggy. I honestly don't remember if this game is being this laggy. What the hell? I guess the polling rate affects it. It's so laggy, what the hell? Refresh rate? Why is it stuck on 144? Okay, now it's normal. Maximum FPS, no, 60. I don't need any more. Is everything low? Only. Okay, that's normal. Let's just try some deathmatch. Been a while. Oh, it doesn't show. Hang on. Why is it not showing? Full screen, please. Oh, that should detect it. Counter-Strike is kind of wonky with OBS sometimes. Because it doesn't want to detect. Okay, you know, I'll just switch to this then. Because it doesn't want to detect the bloody thing. For whatever reason. Alright. Hey, before I go... Yeah, this game doesn't want to work for some reason, I believe. Is this bot? I think it's bot. But yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can only use the window capture instead of the... other thing. Oh, it's not this skin. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is free for all. I own the rapid trigger mode, but it doesn't feel any difference for me. Am I setting it wrong? I have no idea. Why is this game so laggy? I remember it's not this bad before. I have a feeling this has to do with the polling rate. Because the polling rate is 8K. And it's so much processing. I feel... Okay, I didn't get the kill there. It's been a while. Oh, that's lucky. But putting that aside, putting the whether the rapid trigger is affecting me or not. Felt good though. And I have more space to play. Ah, hi. How did you lose that? How did I lose that? So, yeah, it's nice. Oh, hi. But I'm gonna try lowering the polling rate to 1000 and see if that affect anything. Because I don't think it should drop my FPS this bad. Unless that's just Counter-Strike now. The setting is already low. I don't remember it's this bad. Oh, this is getting really annoying. One hit. Of all 15 shots. Amazing. Let's like Deagle here. Yeah, I don't feel much. I still just do spray and pray at this point. Okay, you know, maybe the competitive mode would help. Maybe I will feel better on competitive mode. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Because I still somewhat move, but it could be just lucky actually. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Been a while. Oh my god, aim. He died. He died. I died. I don't know if it's the falling right or not at this point. Oh. How is that not a hit? Like, that's literally my crosshair and my bullets should hit anywhere. Also, it's laggy. Okay, maybe it's just placebo for a lot of people, I guess. Maybe I'll try to do it with racing games instead. That would be a little easier to know that if it affects me or not. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Watch. Someone here. Easy. Oh, hi. Where did you came from? I miss CSGO. CSGO is works much better. I mean, I'm not good at it as well, but I'm not gonna use the sniper in this game. The tick rate that they have, it sucks. Like, it's just so hard to hit things consistently in this game. Especially if you live in a poor country that doesn't have any good connection whatsoever. But it could get 60 FPS, but it doesn't want to work with me. What's up with that? Okay, how do I go out? Oh, that's dashboard. Can I get out? Oh my god. I forgot how to get out. I've completely forgot how to quit this game. Where's the quit button? Oh, it's right here. Why is it not up there? Okay, you know what? I'll just play one more. See what happened. Give me the AK. Give me the 250. The sensitivity is a bit too low for me right now. Did you see that right? I think he was. Okay, this... So, polling rate doesn't really matter, actually. Oh. And this guy's cheating. Maybe. I think I got just a fact ban. Well, whatever. Like 9. But auto strafing, I mean, it's fine. Doesn't feel any different. Just my aim being sucks right now. Laggy. What am I doing? Oh, the lag. It felt much less stable this game compared to the. Okay, I think I got the hang of it. Okay, who shot me? Yeah. Auto surfing is a lot easier. Oh, hi. Still not going to help you being shot in the back. Where is he? Ow. Ow. I mean, I'm hitting things, but is it effective hitting? No. That guy's still there. I thought it was to get killed. That match. But yeah. Okay, maybe not like that, but something like. Something like that, I guess. Oh, hi. Okay, how about the gallery? It's been a while. Yeah, that won't work. Well... Oh, my aim sucks. Ow. Come on. I got shot in the back, just watch. Oh, that's shotgun. I guess when the player is low skilled like me, I don't think it's going to help much. Okay. And I spawned here anyway. Okay, I'll just move on to the next game, I guess, after this. Ah, fuck. Honestly, it felt like placebo for me right now. Also aim, yeah. Have all this space, and I couldn't do much about it. But other than that, though. That's lucky shot. That works. Okay, that works. Ow, ow. I'm too early there. Got lucky. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course I got spawned right facing back towards the... What is this spawn? I'm not complain about people shooting me at the back at this point. I mean, this is this stupid game mode after all. I'm out. I mean, it's probably a bit better if I show it out on a demolition or search and destroy, but eh, okay. I don't feel much. That's for sure. I mean, then again, could be skill issue. Okay, let's get back to the table here. What can I try? Any racing games that I could try with some sort of analog mode? I mean, it's just actuation, so it doesn't feel any different really. Let me check the website again. Oh yeah, I still need to use actual keyboard. Yeah, that's the downside of having this keyboard. You don't really use it for actual typing. It's specifically just for gaming. What is the site again? The Vtuber. Because I don't think there is anything that says the analog mode. Also, it just reset to. Okay, never mind. Doesn't reset. I thought it was resetting. Uh. Hmm. Oh, there is more down here. Okay. Okay, let's pull it up to the main screen again. So as you can see, I thought there is a scroll here. I just realized there is dynamic keypad. The current key can be modified to bind 1 to 4 function depending on the degree of pressing and releasing. Then hold click. Click the button to switch on or off the continuous trigger. Pressing the key is a normal trigger behavior. Toggle switch. Select a key from the button and OK as it's bound to 2 keys. Pressing one automatically activates the other key. Okay. But I do have this stuff. How about this? So let's just say I have to drop this. I just want to use this on press. Okay, is the plus is actually activating it or not? Okay, that's not working. I don't know how to do this. Give me a second. So I guess that's not count. It's supposed to be like this. No? Or maybe, okay. Hmm. So curious about this. So, A. Pressing all the way down and then releasing by a millimeter. Oh, that's double tapping right there. Yeah. So technically, it doesn't hold. Interesting. Or maybe I do it backward. Oh, that's just normal. Okay, let's see. Let's just bind 4 key to this. And then we go into Starward and see what happened. Because I don't think this might be legal. Because normally if I press and release, it's just one button and then that's it. But if I do this, it does it at the same time. Hmm. Let's test it out actually. Before that, we need to do things, I guess. Oh, not that. Huh. Select the key button. Carefully click the plus icon if you need a single key activation that is triggered only once. For special keys, click the plus and drag it over the other plus icon, depending on the results you want. Okay. So single activation is you remove it. Let's adjust this then. So I want this to activate after I press the 3 mm and deactivate it after I release it by 1. Everything else just empty. This is how this works. Hmm. I don't know. It's it's there, but okay, 1 to 2 keys. Can I? Oh, no. Maybe is this the one? You can only bind 1. Hmm. So plus is actually without the plus is actually the non-active one, I think. So this. But it's immediately released. So I assume if I do it like this, that would work, I guess. I'm gonna set it to the other one as well. Application error. I guess the damn thing is actually confused. Okay, D. Same thing. I might do this wrong, to be honest. But fuck it. Because they don't really explain it well. Let's just say it like that. So plus to plus, something like this. Hmm. Just acting the same thing. Not that. Okay, let's test it out on Star Wars here. This is gonna be really dumb. Because I do know I could do double. I could do a dash. Not really dash, but stab. If I do it usually. It's my phone, by the way. Why this? This is very confusing, man. So at the end of the day, because it's me, it felt like it's just another thing. Cause yeah, if you kinda just press a certain amount and it's just yeah, it's the button. I think my button ban is fine. We'll see. Not that. Okay, let's just go into the training mode. Because usually I have to press like the button twice, like for this if I use keyboard, for example, right? Because I do bind my movement to just double tap, but I think I haven't changed it for this one though. So let's see, did I change it on the keyboard? Directional double tap mode. Press shift. Touch. That doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work, so I just remove it. It'd be normal. Yeah. So I'm not sure how to do it, to be honest, because like that one is just a certain tap. So for the most part, they don't really have an analog function. Oh, this game has a nice stuff here. But yeah. How about rapid trigger? The same. I mean, you can really see it here. So that's not how it works, I guess. Okay, can we just try it on racing games maybe? Maybe the analog function would work better. At least the only use case that I could see is racing games. That's it. I mean, well, maybe it's just because me being bad at it and I don't know the actual benefit. But okay, let's just check out the DXR. It's been so long since I played this, so but I do know this one has a function where you have it, I guess. You have the analog function at least. Game. It asked me to grab a controller, but nah. Just want to see if this works out at all. Because yeah, there is a function there. But does it work? That's the question that I want to know. I mean, likewise, it does shows, but that's about it. Oh, it's been a while. God, why is it going upward whenever I press left and right? Is it a thing? It is. Okay. Hang on. I mean, it is digital, so... Alright, whatever. Just a quick run. This is the best way to showcase it. Oh yeah, I was driving this. Did I add anything new? I don't think so. I still haven't done the last flight. Okay, let's go into this. Oh, I don't remember if I bind the shift up and down on the keyboard, but I will find out, I guess. It, it just acts as a button. It doesn't have an actual analog function. Yeah, I just activated it a little bit and it just went the full boost active on the turbo there. Like, okay, you cannot see it from there, so I'm just gonna move it to the top here. Just to show you what I mean. So, you see this boost right under my hand, right? Down here. The small circle. Small gauge. So if you use an actual controller, I'll just connect it right now while I'm here. Okay. I cannot do it while I'm at it, I see. Let's hit on the title first. But yeah, we're back to the XR. No, I'm testing the keyboard. I want to go back to it, but I'm not sure what I was supposed to do anyway, if I have to be honest with you. You know? Jam will only be out of early access in September, yeah. Oh, why's my controller not working? What? Okay, it doesn't want to work, but... Okay, there it is. Hang on, why is it not working? That's fine. Knowing Genki will do an excellent job. Yeah, they do. I mean, they already show with the early access of this game. So that is that. Okay, now it works. Okay, what I want to show earlier is that if you are using controller and you don't do full... Oh, what the hell was that? Why does it move like that? But yeah, I tried to use this, but it doesn't seem like it has an actual analog function. It's just proxy activation, that's about it. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Because I thought it would have it as well, but no. But yeah, look, if I use my controller right now, like, that has actual analog function, the boost doesn't go all the way up. But if I do it with this, even just a little, it just goes full immediately. Unless, maybe I do it wrong. Okay. Let me go to the web configurator again. So, maybe if I actually put it on the higher actuation point, that would help. Maybe like go all the way to the bottom, like so. So why is it activated by trigger? No, 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 no. Don't want that. Like, let's do it just that. Yeah. That's calibration. This takes so much time, by the way, because not that. This one. I have to calibrate everything. I don't know if I could just smash the entire thing. Alright. So now it has an actual movement, right? So let's try this. Nope. It's literally just on and off switch, glorified on and off switch. Like, that's such a missed opportunity. Like, this could be an analog. No. Well, then what's the point of having a magnet in it then? There is no point. There is no point in doing this. It will just make quick activation. That's it. I'm gonna put it like that. Calibrate. Like, it's literally just a faster activation keyboard. That's it. They don't even try to put an analog function. I can just do this. What's the point then? Like, it has this trigger effect. no analog functionality. What's the point of that? Knowing game. Okay, that's just the last stuff. So what's the point then? Because for what then? Oh, seriously, for what? Like, I was looking forward to this because, like, oh yeah, maybe there is analog functionality on this. No, it's just glorified short rifle button right now. I mean, yes, there is this stuff which I'm pretty sure I could make it really nice because right now I don't know this technology too much. So, but I need to do more research, haven't I? Hmm. So yeah, maybe because I'm looking at Wooting and they have the analog function. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to try this. But I guess that's not the case here. Like toggle, like crappy snappy. The dynamic keypad is actually pretty nice, so you can have like quick succession on buttons, right? So like, oh, not that. This is what I could understand. So like, you can press this and then followed by this, for example, right? Then you just go like this, save, and if I press A, still computing, I guess. Oh, it's gone. Okay, let's try that again. Save that. That's it. Sometimes it takes times to set things up. Okay. I could press it just a little bit and it's just these two buttons, for example. But it immediately release. So it's not the one that you can kind of hold. But you can go all the way. This is really janky, not gonna lie. If I try to use it improperly, but okay, Snappy Tappy is just a SOCD tool that cancels things out. Hold slash click. So yeah, this is just like honestly, I okay now I remember some of this stuff at least. Most of the stuff here is still like mechanical keyboard can do that, right? Except, you know, different switch travel is just you have to switch it completely instead of just using a single switch. But then what? This is toggle key. Basically just an auto hold. So, you know, if you just want to do AFK gaming, you can just go with that, I guess. What does this do? Okay. So this one is immediately canceling it to the other key. Like if I hold, it won't release, right? But the moment I release it, it's immediately go like immediately input the other direction. Is that even a good thing? No idea. So for example, if I pressed the wrong button. But in the end, it's not really something that... Oh, this is new? That looks nice. But in the end, what does that even do? Like if I just drive, right, for example, and just go to the other side immediately, that's it. Oh, camera died again. Like, I don't see any point, you know, and okay. Because, like, what's the point of that then? I mean, I guess if you play like Osu, that would help, but I don't play that. I want to play something else. I mean, I guess this would help with counter-strafing in Counter-Strike, so you know, let's go back to Counter-Strike again. What is Counter-Strike? I mean, the other option that I could think of is actually using it on a different game completely. Yeah, I forgot this. This is gonna take a while. Uh, yeah, camera died again. So if I play against bot, that'll be helpful, I guess. Because under normal circumstances, if we see the crosshair, it has some time to actually stop first. I mean, it's just me using my keyboard right now, right? If I do it with this, it doesn't do anything. Like, yeah, it press the other thing immediately, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know, man. Oh, what happened to him? Am I stupid? Oh, it's still, the profile one still has that stupid input. But like, what's the point then? Like, if I could just do it manually like that, right? Like, it doesn't completely stopping it. Anything, it just immediately moved to the other side. I might as well just use this. Because I could just hold, you know? Something like that. Like, I don't really see the point. Like, I end up actually have to do it manually anyway. Oh. Okay, my activation point is a bit too low, I guess. Like, at this point, it's just glorify trigger point. Like, it doesn't do anything beneficial. Oh, why is it double tapping now? Oh, okay. And the 8K polling rate is definitely hurting it. Because it just doesn't want to respond properly now. Yeah, like, yeah, what's the point then? Turn it off, that thing. Just go back to 1000. Because it's too laggy if I use the maximum amount. Oh. Okay, the button managed to get stuck. Ay. So like, this is kind of expected, but at this point, I guess the better option would be for me to just use it as a macro function. Like, that's it. I don't see any unfunctional with this. Oh, Pivot is doing that now. But yeah, I don't really see any point of having a half keyboard. Like, you might as well just buy the full size one. Because it just doesn't add anything. Because I'm kind of hoping this has the analog functionality like some other holophonic keyboard, but they don't do it. So yeah, what am I supposed to say now at this point? So it doesn't really add to anything to me, but I guess I need to research more on how this thing works. Like, this is not this new thing, you know, but doesn't feel like it does much for me. Also, this game is getting heavier. Kinda sad. Oh, now it's connect. Oh, that's just my controller actually. But yeah, first impression, I don't really see anything in particular that's useful for me. Because like, if it's just glorified activation point, that's one thing. The other thing is it can do macro, which my macro pet can already do that. So I don't know, man. Definitely need to do more research later, because this is just day one. The only thing that's impressive is the size. For it saves so much space. Like, I literally put my controller in between right now. Well, there's that use case, I suppose. But other than that, it just doesn't do anything, man. So yeah, I don't know. I need to do more research on this thing. By the way, I'm kind of question. Do they remove the team deathmatch? Probably they do, don't they? Okay, let's just go back to the table. Oh my My camera is also dead. Okay. Okay, so both camera is gone. Not that. Studio mode. But I just don't see the point right now. Okay, there we go. Like, yeah, the form factor is nice. Functionality is very good, I suppose. Oh shit. But what else? Oh, seriously, what else? I don't know what to do here. Because like the function that I know, like remap, yeah, that's fine. Like advanced feature, there is interesting stuff here, but most of them is just the stuff that I could do, except for that's dynamic keypad in normal mechanical keyboard. They rely on the how long you hold it, and on this they actually change it to how far you press into the button. Like, okay, but then what? Like, yeah, seriously, then what? Because like maybe for people that play, it's just the SOCD and the rapid snappy. And even then, I don't feel like it's there when I use the profile number two. Profile. Oh wait, that's not the one. Because on profile number two, rapid trigger is on, but I don't feel it. Maybe because I put it on the same amount, I guess. So I do it like this, maybe. Continuous quick trigger. Everyone's still on. The hell? 0.5. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but this is kind of janky right now. Okay, I'm going to just factory reset this thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is just confusing at this point. I mean, it's still connected, but okay, now I just I'm just gonna factory reset this right now. It's I think I got the condition is calibration. Is that what what is it? What it is? I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. But it's really janky because the lighting is not immediately changed when you switch mode now. I don't know. Something is really bork right at this point. Okay, you know what? I'm done. I, I'm so confused. I need to do the actual research on this thing. So yeah. Goodbye, guys. Oh, yeah, everything is so jank.